Hello everybody. In this video I will be demonstrating how I make my first Scratch game. You can consider this a tutorial for beginners. So the first thing that I wanted to do was choose my backdrop. So you go to this icon and you can search for a backdrop. For my game I wanted to make it an environmental game, so I chose an underwater background. Now this is not the sprite that I want, but I can choose my own. So you go to this icon here and you can choose your own sprite. You can search through all of these, or you can type up in the search bar what you are looking for. I wanted a fish. Now I have the sprite that I want. I can get rid of the cat. Fishy is not the only sprite that I want for this game. So, if you can't find the sprite that you want by looking it up within the game, you can upload your own sprite. Firstly, I wanted this rubbish net. But as you can see, the white background comes with it. So, how do I get rid of the background of the image but keep the red net and stick? I can do this by going into costumes, clicking on the rub out icon, and just take out everything that you want gone from your sprite. And then it disappears on the screen. I did this for each sprite that I wanted to add into this game. Now that I have all of my sprites, I can begin to code. So each sprite needs to have coding in here. So for the fish, I want there to be a sound at the beginning of the game. I want it to be an ocean wave. I also want the fish to have a word bubble saying, "Save me from the waste." So I go under looks and then I say, and you can type in what you want your sprite to say. And then you can put in how many seconds you want it to go for. So, my aim of the game is to have this rubbish catcher catch the rubbish to save the fish. And I want there to be a score up the top. Because I want the game to end once the player catches rubbish 50 times. So, to get a score, you go into variables. Now, I've already made one here, but this score would usually not already be there. So, you would have to go into make a variable. And I want this for all sprites for my game. So, I then go set score to 0 because we want the game to start at 0. For all of this to happen as soon as the game begins, we need to go into events and when the green arrow is clicked. So that when this is clicked, this happens. There you have how to begin your first Scratch game. All of these sprites will need coding as well. This is how my game ended up. I looked up YouTube tutorials for how to make the plastic bag and the plastic straw drop, and how to make the rubbish catcher go across the screen in order to catch the rubbish, and also how to end the game. These tutorials that I have taken from are listed in my website. I hope this helps for anybody looking to make their first Scratch game. Thank you.